Welcome back to the Improve English Everyday Learning channel, where we learn, grow, and become our best selves. If you're tired of feeling stuck, bored, or like life's just a repeat, you're in the perfect place. Today, we're diving into something that can change your life completely. Living with purpose. This isn't just about getting through the day. It's about finding a reason to jump out of bed with excitement and make every moment count. Do you ever feel like you're stuck in the same routine? Wake up, work, eat, sleep, repeat. No spark, no reason to feel excited. You're not alone. So many people feel lost, bored, or unsure because they haven't found their why, the reason that gives their life a meaning. But here's the truth. You don't need to be rich, famous, or have it all figured out to live with purpose. Whether you're a student, a worker, a parent, or just trying to find your way, your life has meaning. When you discover that meaning, everything changes. Your goals get clear, your energy grows, and your choices start to feel like they're truly you. In this video, we're going to explore what living with purpose really means, why it's so important, and, best of all, how you can find your purpose and start living it every single day. And by the end, you'll have simple, practical steps to bring meaning to your life, whether you're starting from scratch or ready to take things to the next level. So grab a pen, get comfortable, and let's start this journey to a life that feels alive and full of purpose. What does living with purpose mean? Imagine waking up every morning with a clear reason to get moving, something that excites you and gives your life direction. That's what living with purpose is all about. Doing things with meaning, not just because you have to. For example, instead of saying, "I want to learn English," say, "I'll practice English 20 minutes every day for 3 months." Write down your goal, make a plan, and start today. Clear goals give you direction and keep you motivated. Rule 2. Act every day. Having goals is great, but you need to do something about them every day. Many people dream big but don't act. They say, "I'll start tomorrow," but tomorrow never comes. Success comes from small steps every day, not just big dreams. Look at Michael Jordan, one of the best basketball players ever. He didn't just rely on talent. He practiced every day, shooting baskets and training hard. That's why he became a champion. Or take J.K. Rowling. She wrote every day, even when she was struggling. And that's how Harry Potter became a global hit. For example, think of a cook who loves making meals. They don't just throw food together. They pour their heart into every dish, knowing it brings joy to others. That's purpose. Or picture a volunteer at a community center. They don't get paid, but helping people makes them feel alive and useful. Purpose isn't always about a big career or a fancy dream. Sometimes it's in the small things you do with love and care, like teaching a child, planting a garden, or even just listening to a friend. Purpose turns ordinary days into moments that feel important, giving you strength even when life gets hard. Here's another example. Imagine a bus driver who greets every passenger with a smile and a kind word. They don't just drive. They make people feel welcome and cared for. Their purpose isn't about the bus, it's about spreading kindness. Whether you're a teacher, a cleaner, a parent, or a student, if you do what you do with love and meaning, you're living with purpose. It's like adding color to a black and white day. It makes everything feel more alive. Why purpose matters? Purpose is like a map for your life. Without it, you might feel lost, like you're wandering with no clear direction. Life can be confusing. Tough choices, hard days, and moments when you wonder, what's the point? But when you have purpose, you know where you're going. It gives you strength, direction and a reason to keep moving forward, even when things aren't easy. Think about a student studying late every night. If they're just doing it to pass a test, they might give up when it gets hard. But if they're studying to become a nurse and help people, every hour feels like a step toward something big. That's purpose. It keeps you going. Or think of a parent working long hours at a tough job. It's exhausting, but they do it to give their kids a better life. Their love is their purpose, and it gives them energy to keep pushing. Let's look at some inspiring people. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in prison, but he never gave up. Why? His purpose was bigger than his struggles. He wanted freedom and fairness for his people in South Africa. That purpose gave him hope and strength, and when he was free, he helped change his country. Or think of Mahatma Gandhi, who worked for peace and justice with no violence, even when people challenged him. His purpose, truth and fairness, gave him courage to lead millions. You don't need to be famous to make purpose matter. Think of a teacher who stays late to help a struggling student, not because they have to, but because they believe in the power of learning. Or a shop owner who treats every customer like family, building trust in their community. Or a young person who loves music and plays to make others happy. These people aren't on the news, but their purpose makes their lives, and the lives around them, better. Purpose does three amazing things. It gives you direction, it makes hard days feel worth it, and it inspires others. When you live with purpose, you're not just going through life, you're building a life that matters. And when others see your energy and care, they start to think about their own purpose. That's how we make the world better, one person at a time. How to find your purpose. Ready to find your purpose? It's like going on a treasure hunt, and the clues are already inside you. You don't need to figure it all out today, and it's okay if it takes time. The key is to start with small, simple steps that help you learn more about yourself. Here's how to begin. Ask yourself questions. Take a quiet moment and think. What do I love to do? Maybe it's drawing, helping others, or fixing things. What am I good at? Are you great at listening, organizing, or coming up with ideas? What problems do I care about fixing? Maybe you want to help animals, teach kids, or clean up the environment. Write down your answers. They're clues to your purpose. Try new things. Don't just think about it. Do something. Try volunteering, joining a club, or starting a small project. You might not know what you love until you try it. For example, maybe you help at a local food bank and realize you love giving back. Or you take a painting class and find it makes you happy. Every new experience is a step closer to your purpose. Think about happy moments. Look back at times you felt really alive, proud, or happy. Were you helping a friend, teaching someone, making something? Write these moments down in a notebook. For example, maybe you felt amazing when you helped your little brother with homework and saw him smile. That's a sign your purpose might be teaching or helping others grow. Talk to others. Ask people who know you well, like friends, family, or teachers, what do you think I'm good at? Or, when do I seem happiest? They might notice things you don't, like how you're great at making people laugh or staying calm when things go wrong. Their words can guide you. Write it down. Keep a journal to track your thoughts and feelings. Write about what makes you happy, what feels hard, and what gives you energy. Over time, you'll see patterns, like how you always feel good when you're helping others or creating something. That's your purpose speaking to you. Let's look at some real-life examples. Imagine a young woman who loved drawing as a kid, but stopped because people said it wasn't a real job. Years later, she helps decorate a school classroom, and her love for art comes rushing back. She starts teaching kids to draw, and suddenly, her life feels full of meaning. Or picture a man who feels bored at his office job. He tries volunteering at a shelter on weekends and loves talking to people there. That experience leads him to study counseling, and now he's on a path that feels right. These people found their purpose by trying new things and listening to their hearts. Another example, a teenager who loves animals starts walking dogs for neighbors. It's not a big deal at first, but they realize how much they care about helping pets. That small step leads them to volunteer at an animal shelter, and now they're dreaming of becoming a vet. Purpose often starts small, but it grows with every step you take. Finding your purpose isn't about having all the answers right away. It's about being curious, trying things, and paying attention to what makes you feel alive. Be patient with yourself. Every question you ask and every step you take brings you closer to a life that feels true to you. Living your purpose every day. Found your purpose? That's awesome. Now, let's make it part of your daily life. You don't need a perfect job, a big plan, or a lot of time to start living with purpose. It's about the small choices you make every day that add up to a meaningful life. Here's how to do it. Start your day with a goal. Every morning ask, what's one thing I can do today to live my purpose? If you want to help others, maybe it's saying something kind to a coworker. If you love learning, read one page of a book or watch a short video. Small goals give your day meaning and keep you focused. Help someone. Purpose grows when you make a difference for others. It doesn't have to be big. A smile, a kind word, or helping a neighbor can brighten their day and yours. For example, a cashier who chats with every customer, making them feel seen, is living their purpose of spreading kindness. Keep learning. Stay curious. Read a book, watch a video, or try a new skill. If your purpose is tied to helping the environment, learn about recycling or plant a tree. If you love art, practice drawing for 10 minutes a day. Learning keeps your purpose alive and helps you grow. Track your progress. Keep a notebook to write down how you lived your purpose each day. Did you stay kind when someone was upset? Did you work on a goal, even for a few minutes? Writing these down helps you see how far you've come and keeps you motivated. Be kind to yourself. Living with purpose doesn't mean being perfect. Some days you might feel tired or unsure. That's okay. Just keep taking small steps. If your purpose is teaching, maybe you explain something to a friend. If it's creating, make something small. Every step counts. Here's a story to inspire you. A young man worked at a coffee shop, and every day he made it a point to greet customers with a smile and ask about their day. For him, it wasn't just about serving coffee. It was about making people feel cared for. Customers started coming back just for his kindness. That's purpose in action. Small, everyday choices that make a big difference. Another example, a woman who loves animals started picking up trash in her local park to keep it clean for wildlife. It was a small act, but it made her feel connected to her purpose. Over time, she organized a community cleanup, and now she's leading efforts to protect nature in her town. Her purpose started with one step and grew from there. Purpose isn't about waiting for the perfect moment. You can start right now, wherever you are. If you're a student, study with the goal of helping others. If you're a worker, do your job with care and pride. If you're still figuring things out, try something new. Purpose is about showing up every day, doing your best, and making your actions matter. Your reminder to shine. Before we finish, hear this loud and clear. You were born for a reason. Your life has a purpose, and you're not here by accident. You have something special to share with the world. A gift, a talent, a way of making things better. Sometimes life feels hard, and doubt or fear can make you question yourself. But those feelings don't define you. You are stronger, braver, and more capable than you know. Think about people like Mahatma Gandhi. He wasn't always a bold leader. He was once shy and unsure. But he believed in peace and fairness, and step by step, he followed his purpose, changing the world. Or J.K. Rowling, who wrote stories even when people told her she'd never succeed. She faced rejection and tough times, but she kept going because she believed in her purpose. Today, her books inspire millions. You don't need to be perfect or famous to live your purpose. Just take one step, then another. Make mistakes? That's okay. They help you learn. Fall down? Get back up. Start small. Write in a journal. Help someone. Try something new. Every step says, I'm here and my life matters. Here's one more story. A young boy loved telling stories to his friends, but he was shy and thought no one would care. One day, he shared a story at school, and his classmates loved it. That gave him the courage to keep going. Now he's writing books, sharing his imagination with the world. His purpose started with one small, brave step. So, what's your next step? In the comments, share one small thing you'll do to find or live your purpose. Maybe it's writing down what you love, helping a friend, or learning something new. Your words could inspire someone else to start their journey. If this video helped you feel motivated, hit the like button. It helps us reach more amazing people like you. Subscribe for more videos to help you grow, learn, and live with purpose. We're in this together, and there's so much more to discover. Your life is a gift. Don't just go through the motions. Live it with meaning, with purpose, with heart. Start today, right where you are. You're stronger than you think, and your purpose is waiting for you to live it. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Stay strong, stay inspired, and keep moving forward.